Of us now, good evening. The program with the was now Uduoa, with the regional from independent television, the Justice Nigeria. Yes, from this side of the world, Uduoa means the heart of the matter. And the heart of the matter, they because this evening we will look issues the way they be and how everything till the worker. And of course, this is another special they give we would look another thing we say they happen. Things will not happen around for our country. So few days now. That will take time to check today. But then I back on law, I don't deal with somebody will say they very I'll call an expert for each side matter we will talk about. Maybe Oga Dr. Abego. Man of God, good evening, sir.
For us, now, good evening.
How you doing?
Fine.
How's the family?
We're fine.
I think with another person you for inside the program, you did now HI Europe. Okay, good evening.
I greet you, my people for us. I greet you now.
The other person, Devi Obakedo, but very soon we'll see face, but we'll see face right now. So, quickly, before we start, gentlemen, we'll look at what did happen for inside our country, particularly the way doctors and consultants could leave this country. The video they move all that place, but for clarity's sake, make we see this video first before we continue for the discussion.
These are familiar scenes at job recruitment exercises in Nigeria. There is a special difference in this particular instance though, as these are qualified medical doctors applying for jobs overseas, in Saudi Arabia to be precise. Nigerian resident doctors have been on strike for almost a month in their demand for better working conditions and negotiations with government.
Show any kind of responsibility or being careful about the situation. I can't imagine, I can't believe my Honorable Minister of Health came out and he threatened us. So I think it does not make sense or doesn't make much, I mean, it wasn't the situation. To be candid, we're very, very disappointed. I personally am disappointed. When I go to where I work in a very critical care services of the hospital. But basic things that we need, we don't have. Some things I used to put in my money to buy what I need, just for the sake of the patient. And to worsen the situation and to make the matter worse, and day by day, there is no any progress.
To escape from the hills in the society.
What do you mean by hills?
A lot of discouraging things. You see banditry, see kidnapping, incessant strike, and all those stuff. And if you can get a place where you can work, a place that is calm, a place where you can use your skill and you can be well enumerated, is it not better?
For Vivian Okolo here, it is more of a situation of heartbreak as she expresses frustration.
I left medical school April 2011. My teacher is here. My own teacher, the first person I cited here, was my teacher, a seasoned pediatric consultant. You know what it means? My teacher that taught me how many years ago, I'm giving up on the country, on our leaders, and I come here to meet my teacher. I mean, this is the worst. I never knew it has gone this bad.
The brain drain by Nigerian doctors, the proverbial greener pastures, massive recruitment of likely far-reaching effects.
Frank, what's it paid me that be the last interview? Yeah. That last lady, that woman. She said the teacher will teacher, where she be student, CZ pediatrics did there for that recruitment to Saudi Arabia.
It happened like that. They get one time that was this school, it was small. The lecturer said one give us test. Now go start to the read. Well, some of us want to the read. We can't carry our book, we want to come out. I was 1 year rumor, that time GSM not there. That was around 1990 or 1991. As we just come out now, so people don't come meet us. So people go back, go read. What happened? The teacher once said the test, they read. The teacher with the one said test, they read. That's why when I see this matter, just I not to see and say a big deal. Up to now, to see lecturer, professor, where they earn, if you say $1,000, if you convert them, it's hard. $1,000. So that female doctor, teacher for school, as a one come so you don't look everything. Because most people they buy cars for lecturer for university, now loan they buy motor. Their salary not fit buy them. If they use the salary to buy motor, you'll be laughed and say, you know what they use their money to do. Nigeria not so bad. We don't want to accept that aspect. Even a lot of want to take them from me, if I say the federal government, they don't care about any person. If I go school for Aba, you don't be saying na Aba go use the certificate they work. If I go school for Nigeria, you don't be saying na Nigeria they use the certificate they work. If I want to go any part of the world, doesn't mean I call that exam. I go write the exam. Not be say person want come out, you see me not come out. You know say from this broadcast now, DSS after some days, they come almost chop the exercise.
But they deny it of it.
They stop them. They come arrest one journalist. They don't release the journalist now. They stop them. So who feel say where in there not good? If brain they work well. Where in there not good? They want come out, go get better life. You see me not come out. So Nigerian government over the years they don't care about health. They don't care about education, road or light, so they don't care about anything whatsoever. So that's why, therefore, allow those who want come out. They get sense, so they don't want to convert themselves to nuisance for society, call it demonstrate. They just carry their bag, they want come out. Allow them come out. If it happen for Egypt, where did they deal with Israelites? God can't say Moses, God tell Pharaoh, say, let my people go. So be they tell government now, who want come out, may come out, not preach to anybody. If Nigeria are good, everybody will stay. Who knows enough is stay, may come out, allow me come out.
Asia.
Yes.
What is your reaction when you see all those interviews?
Well, now,
from a report we get now, about 6,000, but about 4,000 of them, they work also.
the way when the country be, people deserve a government that they get. The way when Nigeria can be, now they make them say many persons don't lose faith in the country itself. Like our brother here talk, they don't want fight. They say, who knows say you don't get power to separate fight, make a reserve power to separate quarrel. Quarrel don't dey ground. And now the people are saying they know say they know we fit fight government. Now people they talk and for parable say
okay, actually
yes.
All of our pikin too, we don't did in Saudi Arabia. He did with us for line and we'll join at DGB. Okay. Make also share his experience for us and what we do some of those people say if they make Nigerians they rock go that side. Dr. Sadiq, good evening.
Good evening, my brother. How you doing?
I'm very fine. So when you be doctor, Abi?
Yes.
And you did for Saudi Arabia?
Yes, I did.
Where you did now for Saudi Arabia?
I did Jizan. You know, say Saudi, they get many regions, you know.
Okay, yes.
Many regions where they almost act autonomously.
Yes.
But they decided they call Jizan inside near Yemen. Not there.
So, what do you mean some of those packages where we say that make Nigerian doctors they all go to Saudi Arabia or go make that you hear about that exercise where they go on for this country a few days ago?
Yeah, I heard about it, and it's really unfortunate. Now, something where they break my heart. You know, our people talk and say, man, if you see rabbit, they run in the afternoon, and know say na something they push on. From waiting me don't see, you know, for doctor, you don't train yourself, your family don't train you. Sometimes not even the whole society they gather money train you. They expect a lot from you. At the end of the day, you know go get work for Nigeria, where you get work. Sometimes they no go pay you for months. You understand?
Yes.
Today government are talk, today, tomorrow, the things where they're supposed to do, they no go do them. Apart from that you are not well remunerated as a doctor. Then things to work for hospital no day. Water no they run for inside hospital. You can imagine that simple gloves, no, they no equipment at all. Then the general problem of the country, problem of insecurity, banditry, kidnapping and all that, you know, people want better life for their children, for their, you know.
Sadiq, okay, Sadiq, tell us, what do you mean about the packages where we say the Saudi Arabia government they give una wey make una dey go outside.
Of course. The money where they will pay you now many times more than what they get here. Many more times.
Like how much?
No, what you supposed to. I will be talking about, but just know say you ain't like. In fact, professors don't they move now to tell you how much we don't lose hope. People they get like 10 times much more than what they have. So much money. You know they'll pay you well. They appreciate the fact that you're a doctor and that every development, fit isolate them from good health of the people, of the citizenry. So they'll pay you well to be able to work for their people. You understand how they try to talk?
Yes.
That's like the first thing. Then the second thing, everything where you need to work for inside hospital, he did there. You know they look for them. You know they ask for them. He did there as they turn, they see him. Then most importantly, you fit wake up 3 o'clock in the midnight, they travel a journey of like 8 hours by road. You know, go here say you open your door, sleep, you open your door, go work. No, nothing like armed robbery and all those things. Safe society, sane society. People that appreciate you. But at the end of the day, a lot of us were here, we miss home so much. We hope that our leaders, because it takes a leader who is interested to turn things around. In Saudi Arabia all day, so not the same way we get. And we will get our own sweet, the way we will get sweet past their own. But they have deployed their own to the benefit of the people. Do you understand?
Yes.
They have deployed it to the benefit of the people. And that is what we are failed to do. And it's all about leadership. People are living not because they love to live. I mean, we cry every day as we are here because we have a community here. And we hope that one day Nigeria will see better, we'll go back. Because apart from the fact say things they happen here, we're also learning new skills. Oh, they hope say one day we'll come back to come impact on our societies and help the country grow.
Okay, but before we come on here, the girl who say interview last night, she say, what is shock her, be say, the seasoned pediatrics will teach her as a student 10 years ago. Now be the first person when she see for that side.
See, let me tell you, the house where they stay, because I know come out with my family. I leave my family back for Nigeria. I did it deliberately because I want the reason to always come back home.
Yes.
But of course, you don't say get where I go reach, you know. They will say to your tent, so it's the house where I stay.
Yeah.
The flat where I stay. I share them with my teacher. Teacher will teach me for school. That we stay in the same flat. Is that bad?
That teacher will teach you for Nigeria, yeah?
I say we stay in the same flat.
Okay.
Everybody, I mean, you don't go fit to wait. They say, what day you they has the way me work on kill you. We have to eat. We have to eat. Things are so bad, and it's not because it's supposed to be like that, but because we have failed to plan. People that it's unfortunate, we all know this. Our people don't mean well, our leaders don't mean well. I don't know what is the problem. You know, I don't know what they go on. So when you hear some people they move, go south, it's not as if they're happy moving, but they just get to move. They just get to move. You know? And it's not as if here in El Dorado per se, because they got their own laws they also try to cope with all those social you know, they get some laws where they restrict people. You know, we know say we're not very free people as Nigerians, you know. So people come here, make money, maybe come back to Nigeria. If Nigeria not see good, they still move, enter that part of the world. As we speak, in America, more than 5,000 doctors in America, Nigerian doctors, and they are doing very well. I went to the University of Benin, some of my classmates are professors for America, impacting on the societies, doing very, very well. A lot of them in charge of COVID responses all around the world. They miss home, they want to come back home. Because your country now your country. That's the truth. Your country now your country.
Sadiq.
Even where you there now can never be your country. That's the truth.
We salute you, tell you to join us this evening.
Yeah.
We please him another time again. We'll see calling for inside this program.
Don't worry, I go always be available for you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
No problem. I'll call Bye.
H.
Yes.
The Nigerian doctor.
It be like everybody they run away. Well, now the system, now the way where the situation be, now people take they react to situation as it present itself. As the man told just now, it's a failure of leadership. When last time when we meet, they look at waiting will make person think say a country don't fail. Waiting they show, waiting you go they see. Even they put them for scale. What are those parameters? How you want to measure them? Look at now, brain drain. Everybody, the seasoned teachers, instructors, educators, and others going away from your country. Educational exports. We not be say we they really export to benefit, but we are losing them. We are losing them in droves. Now it happened recently for Nigeria, as in the judges, as they talk, they say as they come out, some person can say why una they come out. Anyway, Nigeria will get questions where they go answer for that one later, because now infringement on rights, freedom of movement. When you are not satisfied with your job, you are free to move. That is why in a book written by one Professor Wangu, he said that where you work, that where person they work is part of incentive. The place you work and the condition where you work is part of incentive, even if it's not defined. For example, working in an AC room is an incentive. Not that anybody who is working in a room that is not AC cannot work. But because they add that one, now added incentive. If they can't put fan join now, you all don't high pass. If they put television, you all don't high pass. So now so it they be. So our government, they know this one. If I say they know, maybe we just they pretend. Now why you say, man will say you want driving wife, but they can't say, if you go, who will come cook for me later? Meanwhile, he tell us say,
make it go.
He say make it go. I don't care. They go meet your papa. As he want go in the evening, I can say, hey, share food, you never ready, you never serious. So man when want drive wife, will consider whether the wife they cook good food or not.
Just like would be that variable. It is dangerous for somebody who is hungry.
Yes.
To sit upon body
and say and do what is right.
David, when you see that video, see that young girl, she said as she entered the forum where they did over 4,000 doctors. They say what is surprised her that be her teacher, will teach her as a doctor. That be the first person who say he did it. And why? Say they paid them for almost about how many times?
10 times over.
When did they pay a professor 100,000 a year? Over there than 6 million. The one that is only 100,000 a year, over time, if a professor is 1 million a year, over there is 6 million. Why you don't go wrong? Apart from the body, their safety and everything is guaranteed. Why are the doctors leaving?
Well, anytime where they come in, make a cut off for television, for Nigeria problem, I feel like as I talk, make I shed tears. Because human being where did this world, especially for the countries where we talk now, they be qualitative human being. Qualitative human being. That human being when they know why it they exist, it they fight to make sure they promote their common humanity. But Nigeria here, our leaders go to talk, they go to boast. Now Nigeria be the giant of Africa. Now quantity they take the talk, quantity of the population. Most part of Nigeria population now unwanted population. That is population where they're supposed to eliminate, starting from the leaders. You did hear what I tell you. Because for Nigeria here, National Assembly make law, say a president, when he is sick, make the use next available jet. If they don't fit treat them for Nigeria, next available jet, whether not government jet, whether not private jet, make they use and fly and go abroad for treatment. You will check the law day. National Assembly now passed that law for either serving head of state or former head of state, former president of Nigeria. Both himself, the wife, the children. Even if he die, the children could enjoy that law. Or to the last biological child will die. Now so they see they pay them money like that. If the president die, former president die, the wife and children could receive the money. Or till the last biological child will die before they go stop to repay the money. Now, Nigeria president, I did here where they say Babangida get problem for his leg where they shoot her for civil war. They carry and go abroad. Now France, they carry and go that time. They go treat him there. He not shame as he come back, say, facility where I go enjoy for that place. May I bring her come Nigeria. You not do one. President Muhammad Buhari will be president now. If they go abroad, they go Britain, go to the receive treatment here. It's not shame as leader of Giant of Africa, make you say, the facilities you are there, here. May I bring them come Aso Rock Clinic, make it be say, president and the family or people who they work here, like they go to enjoy. Or may I bring them come National Hospital. Now, so all these senators, so they say, all these big men, general, all of them, governors, they go abroad. They carry Nigerian money, go to the exchange for foreign currency, say that they do medical tourism. If to say hellfire day here, as we hear now the hottest part they will go reserve for those our leaders, because they not get conscience. If they get conscience, now they receive salary, they not they use their salary to go abroad, go receive treatment. Now government money that they go use, go receive treatment, they go come back. Then they go say doctor, they go, and they watch. Yesterday when be doctor, and they watch them for television where they talk, say nothing wrong with make dogs for the travel, blah blah. Don't they talk? And so how would they get to this stage where somebody like this could be minister for Nigeria? He go see say something wrong with the country. Where for talk say, Mr. President, tackle this problem. If they pepper the police, they pepper them because of salary whether they pay them, and we did their job for government. Anytime when they come, we call television station, me I call talk Nigeria matter, and they feel like make a shed tears. I don't feel talk of that doctor owner. Because if you know what the doctor, my mother last born, I trained her for University of Benin as a medical doctor. I know how much it cost me for my salary, for book, for everything, to train her. I think you understand. After training finish now, they go they say no work, or they go pay money, the money no go reach anything. I be person where they go school, no say na investment. If they prepare for rainy day, if I don't get this certificate, I get work. All my sorrow for life, poverty where they will bomb me to, yeah, I go reduce them. From me upward, the poverty go reduce. At the end of the day, you go come back to square one. So people where they travel, I no blame them. I no blame them because how many years person they would expect for this world? When you go see where you go, if you go use your certificate, they go accept you there. They go pay you well there. They will give you better living condition there. You go stay for Nigeria, say, I won't be Nigeria, I won't be Nigeria. I won't stay for Nigeria, I won't work for Nigeria. Where your country not ready to die for you, now you won't go die for your country because they be Nigeria. I talk anytime when they won't talk about Nigeria, they come me, I feel like me, I shed tears. I just talk that one. You go see people when they say they won't go do soldier work, police work. When they go down recruit them finish, would the man say they go encourage them to go fight crime, whether na kidnap you, whether na Boko Haram, at the end of the day, money where they're supposed to even pay them as their allowance. They talk, go here, go here. Because they know say the soldier and the police, they don't feel come as I call the protest. They go say na mutiny. Some big officer go, they carry the money, they smile, they build company for abroad. They go, they clap for them. Then the soldier man go carry gun like the one we see around us here. He go hang gun like this, he go they stop motor, they collect couple. Because you know say, sometimes if he die, if his family not get leg to work out for money, he just die for nothing. So when they talk of Nigeria, I dey feel like make a share tears anytime when I carry me come here. Now, Nigeria leaders, they're supposed to recolonize them. Those who be leaders of Nigeria, where they see they lead now. If they not get human feelings, they not get sense. They're supposed to colonize them. They'll put them for one place. They'll give them orientation. After I don't give them orientation, go and lead your country like this, as we lead our own. All these big men where they say they travel, go abroad, they go queue, they go enter train. Immediately they just reach Nigeria, you go be like say, okay, the first cage them see, they just reach here, you see siren. You go see how you go say clear for road, they no go obey traffic. But if they did there, they even get opportunity to drive on that side, they go obey traffic. Now we dey talk now. A government, a country, when you know say be better country, when you get different ethnic group, when you make up that country, and they watch this ITV where una go dey play the word of Mata Masule, that former permanent Nigeria ambassador to United Nations. Wetin he talk about justice and how to make sure say Nigeria live in peace and harmony, and they watch am when they plan sometime. The man go talk like that as an elder statesman, and this international figure, diplomat, and the leader from north. President go be president. If they go say presidency, people surround the president. They go see wetin wrong for Nigeria. People say una marginalize us. Instead make them call them say, come let us discuss marginalization. Make we know where we dey marginalize and make we know as we wan incorporate na so that we go build a government of national unity and integration. They go say terrorist group. They go say arrest for Nigeria, arrest for Kenya, arrest for Benin Republic. Not be so they tell the wrong country. Any country when he want develop, any country when he want get qualitative leadership, he want the sneeze others go the catch good. As God take position Nigeria, they go do their own work. Anywhere you see say the system go threaten, go find out what you want threaten the system. You go solve the problem. Anytime when I carry me call this television say when I remember what Nigeria they pass through, I feel like make I share tears. Make I just end down with this one. We dey here now. People now when they just dey frustrated out of life, they go carry bomb, they go one place, they go bomb bam. They go carry bomb, they go, the people they go carry gun, they go kill them. Overnight they say they don't repent. As they repent, me not see where the purgatory where they put them, where they purge them for repentance. The next thing they go say they don't put them for army. You know the meaning of that word? A person when if he carry gun first kill person, he never be army. You say you don't repent. We not see the process of repentance, the process of purging, and the process of exorcism. The next thing, they go say the person don't become soldier. Not be enemy. Be that one when they enter inside army uniform.
Nigeria be say no be the don't do am.
They not do one.
Say they don't do am.
They not do one. So now I got the former.
No,
Nigeria be
say wait.
You see, anytime when I carry me come here, as at the top now, I feel like make a share tears. Now that one I just say won't start my contribution to this program.
Frank,
that my people now thank you.
Frank, we will talk about the encouragement and the. It get one time when this strike thing happen. The same thing when this minister talk a few days ago, I go talk. He called to that and said Nigeria get plenty doctors. Is it that when they put people for office, they call the look truth as I don't understand. Now to say we get plenty doctors who work come up because the state when they talk, it resemble that terrorism.
You know, say any office you get from deep, you get spirits when they follow them. Whether a small office or medium office or big office, you get spirits when they follow that kind of person. You go find the one place where I work some years ago. They say make them increase our salary. They make say who want come out make come out. Say you go pack people come. Ring road. So doctors not many. The few ones where they dey now they don't run come out. Even if you dey medical school, I mean dey medical school for Univen. Student now you know they calculate. I want to do exam. You want to run come out. Student. So your day school. Later you not see them again. So we even try to say, okay, I don't want to go to school again for Nigeria. You don't go abroad. Some now we will tell you say not in Nigeria again. So we don't dey for a year. Now to write exam, they don't come out. Because the salary where our brother don't want to talk now millions so. I talk here just now. Say commonly professor they get $1,000 so. But now you can't be worker abroad, you can't to millionaire. For hard currency. Most motor where they drive now loan that they buy motor.
That's the university lecture.
Yes, so now loan they buy motor. How much do they pay? How much do they pay? How much do they pay lecture? So as strike they come, whether a doctor or any office, they give government notice. And the notice they pass 3 months. Government not do anything. And the common thing where this guy will get a talk, say no work, no pay. Even time when they work, they pay, they reach. That's why nobody feel that. As they threaten doctors now, if you don't come work, cut out another day. They are, as they tell America, say bullshit. How much be the money? When they will pay you today, now your eye from your phone, now you take share the money, don't finish. The salary is 1 week, you don't finish. Everybody they manage. That's why you see some persons now, they drive big car, use loan, take buy. You don't understand a loan. You say, get money, no one dash person. You don't get money. As they pay a salary, who they collect money from the remover? And you can't remain small, you manage. You say they go A, you say no reach A, because you don't calculate the petrol one use for 1 month. So government not just sincere. No be you train person. If you train person, they don't sign bond. You don't pay back. So most times where they go work now, if they come out for work, let's say they go burial, you don't go cry. Now work and they go so. When you close, you they come back home, let's say accept or so what will attend. Because at the end of the day, nothing they work. Everybody they see for Nigeria now, civil servants, everybody they pretend. That's why a few of them, when they show say they make am small, they'll still join am. If you don't want steal, you don't feel make am for Nigeria. Any work wey you get for government, you get each time now, your salary, you don't know your salary again. Now every month your salary dey change. You dey reduce the go, you reduce the go. If you ask, they say no, that's computer like cause am. No, because you press computer, they dey drop money from your salary, small. That's so one program, they want to do that program. At the end of the day, to work for Nigeria, who did Nigeria? You're not supposed to go hellfire. God supposed to say, okay, my people don't try. Wait from causing Nigeria, enter heaven. But yeah, that kind of hell. You don't see light, you don't see water, you don't see anything whatsoever. That's why right now, if I did class, I teach yesterday now. And they pity the students. Not be somebody go school. It knows that every day. When I go school, when they go posting for UBTH, federal government they pay us, all the students. They place all of us on level 4. All the posting students. But now, see, they reach the areas where they go now. Now manage. What you teach them, you don't see them. What did they teach me? Therefore, what did they teach them now? If they bring microscope, only you, one person, one microscope. But now, if you want microscope, let's say you put sugar for ground, all ants go gather around them. Government don't want repair things for universities. And they give a license to various universities. That one, if let's say person, your salary at 10,000 naira. This year you go born. Next year you go born. The following year you go born. The next year now say your body. Now God they bring picking. Your salary never increase. So they establish more universities. They approve more. They don't equip them. How your day university, for instance, they'll take light. They're supposed to take light. Go get some kind of research they do. When light was supposed to blink for 1 second. Once you just blink, everything don't finish. And the research they do, now your money from the small salary that they do research. And from that research you do, then they'll promote you. Now from your salary. So the way Nigeria be, they don't want to agree saying a failed state. Once you don't agree like that, say Nigeria don't fail. Then everybody will come back to the drawing table to say, okay, what's the way forward? Now from there, now Nigeria will get shaped. Right now, Nigeria is shapeless.
Okay,
Yes.
What is the honorable minister, the way they handle this issue of the issue, the way doctors they reach? Are they not JB? Are they not real or now they just forge?
Yes, in Nigeria now I talk and say we they play politics with everything. Even if you hear say I die now, they will first ask, was it a PDP or APC? That is the first question. You just hear this man has died. They will ask, was it PDP or APC? We play politics with everything. The Minister of Labour and Productivity, we talk, say, last time when Dr. Fego tried, say, they don't give the doctors money. They don't sign MOU. They don't do this. Government don't do this. Government don't do that. We say, make we watch. I not be doctor, and thank God, I know they do go hospital. But we come here and say, doctor, say, we just they wait for them. The paper where we sign, maybe we see whether they were true do it. And true, they not do it. Then doctors come say, they want strike again. Government that does not recognize and respect courts, come wrong, go court. Say, make court stop them from going. Or make court order them, make them go back. Now drama, everybody just watching. Now where we did. Now only not be able to now they come even the whole meeting again. So Nigerian government no go feel move things forward if they not change their approach, attitude. You must be sincere. You must play your cards. You must put your cards on the table. You know will tell me say, yeah, this thing and white. Meanwhile, he black. You they show me for television say, now so it be. Say, okay, recite it, talk am. If I want talk, what it really be, will say, shut up. Are you a PDP or APC? So the government of the day must first of all begin to say things the way they are. If we are failing, like we talked last week when the president say, was it president or presidency? Would come to that. When president talk say he no go leave Nigeria a failure. Then make on the look and say, okay, maybe in the talk say he no go leave Nigeria a failed state. If you say you no go leave Nigeria a failure, it shows that you are actually really failing. Say I no go leave this because boy, I will pass. I will need to pass this course. So if you hear students say, oh boy, I will need to pass this course. So you know the meaning? He has failed that course. I will need to pass this course. You don't see the right thing. Say you no try. You know will fail. Now, if they say, will leave the country a failure. Well, we pray that he does not leave the country a failure. But the way we are today, are things okay? Is it a pass mark? Are we going to score this administration pass or good? At the time they will be leaving. So when doctors say they want to go and you are saying they should not go, I think there must be hidden something. Now I hope that the National Assembly will be alive to this responsibility. Say that they watch. If you say make doctors not go again, go put them for paper. Say make them not go. Give us the reason. Also tell president make it not go. Tell governor make it not go. Tell National Assembly people make them not go. Make we all die here. Now you go sweet. Don't be say you go say what a lawyer goes say selective justice. You go say, oh now this man now if he go, oh now this no, why must you go? You can't go, you can't leave. We have the facilities here. If we have the facilities, why are the leaders not enjoying it? If you don't want the Nigerian doctors to go, why are you not doing what those people are doing out there to be able to keep them? So we must learn the facts of the matter, that if you are not able to hold what you have, please allow others who have value for it, enjoy it. You cannot have trained doctors who will die impoverished. They will just die, say, in a doctor, we'll see what it will really make them look like doctor. Well, I know what just to talk with a doctor. You will see teacher. When you look at as the person talk, you say, are you a teacher? They say, yes. So why do you ask? Because you look like a teacher. Then the question will be, how do teachers look like? You look like a teacher. That's why I'm asking, why are you a teacher? Then they will not say, well, no wonder. No wonder they say that the man is looking haggard, looking older than his age, thinking mundane. It would not be even low. Somebody said in the presidency that the president had reduced the leaders to his level. Yes, that even professors and son are thinking as low as he is thinking. So that was instructive. Now we want to, the doctors are there, they want to go out and we look at them there now. Now, if for God's sake they feel like leaving us without carrying a card, nobody is protesting there. Nobody is abusing anybody. They are not, I want to go. Leave me alone, let me go. Then you are saying, no, you must all go. You must all die here. No, government must do something about that. Let the National Assembly go and make law to say, if you are even qualified to go, you must not go because Nigeria is our country. Then in the same vein, the president must not go for treatment anymore. National Assembly member must not go. Governors must not go. It is when it affects us that you now begin to see that we will relax the law. Recently in Edo, we heard the governor talk about having this card for vaccination. Yes. That very soon it will be a ticket, it will be a passport for you to access government facilities. If you don't have it, you can't go to the bank. If you don't have it, you may not be admitted into certain places. This was a government during COVID where there was a lockdown where everybody was supposed to maintain. Okay, okay, my people, for us, men are not too vexed for me. As the matter day. When Governor Obaseki of Edo State, as APC governor, one contest in the second coming, APC can say no, he don't fit come. He can't join PDP. As he joined PDP, you now see him that day when even the camp was defeated. They can't relax all the laws of COVID. He not come there again. At a point you go see him. Governor, he go be like say, which one I go do? He go put the mask down. Later he go put them up. They go say, raise and come, carry your car, raise and go up. He go bring out down the mask. He go bring it. They look up, look down, like somebody small pikin with a dream. So they relax him. Now suddenly, as the power don't come back, I say like, I'm not saying. Okay. The way when he be, I'm painting a picture. Yes. The way when small pikin go they look. You know when you are when. So
go straight to the point.
Okay, it can't relax. They relax the laws. Today now they say now so it will come be meaning if you not take that vaccine, you know if you have said these things. it is now compulsory. Doctor, they here. The implication is that you must be vaccinated. Now that is how Edo State government has put it. They not say it compulsory, but they say if you go bank, if you go do this, if you go do this, they will ask for the card. That means it's not compulsory. Even the people where they give us, not say it compulsory. It is optional. I deserve to know the treatment I want to. You want where you want give me.
David, let's see get COVID big for what he talk.
When he talk about COVID-19 and those three governments. You know, say I talk just now. So anytime when they talk about Nigeria matter, they pay me because I did very, very passionate about Nigeria problem, and only Nigeria be my country. I not get dual citizenship, and I want, as they talk like this now, our leaders make them know they watch foreign television, make them they watch local television station, make them they know what they pay Nigeria people, make them they help them find solution put. That one when you talk now say about COVID-19, I don't first appear for this television station with many other people, with doctors, with lawyers. Nobody for the whole world, nobody know anything about COVID-19 apart from China. Now they know what it be COVID-19. The world they watch me now, World Health Organization ask China, say what it be the problem? They say flu-like and pneumonia-like disease now break out for their country for Wuhan. Allow our people, WHO say, allow our people to go and find out the origin of that thing. They not allow. Today they go say na seafood, na cause. Tomorrow they go say na chemical leakage, na cause. Next tomorrow they go say na bushmeat, na cause. Nobody apart from China knows what is COVID-19. If we won't call even go trace COVID-19, whether I don't get anything like strain or virus or whatever, because a doctor there here, you go discover say COVID-19 that virus don't first get manifestation for this world, like the severe acute respiratory syndrome, which is SARS, which started in China and other parts of the world. We get many other bubonic diseases where don't affect the world. We get Middle East respiratory syndrome. All these things, nobody, Nigeria, I not see any investigation when Nigeria do to establish COVID-19. If they watch CNN, they watch BBC, they see anything where you go to there, they go at their own television station here, they will gather TV people, they will say lockdown. If they hear say lockdown for New York, they will say lockdown. Now, there's what we call clinical trials. When they say they produce something like vaccine, they will bring and call, they will first try and first for animal and other things where you go feel whether the thing will make human being survive or not. Me not see where they do one. For Nigeria here, for this Edo State, then they say, can't take vaccine by force. And people when start COVID-19, those where they treat COVID-19, those where they produce vaccine, they never talk say it compulsory. You know that, huh? I not believe say that word when it talk, whether it get legal backing. That word when governor talk, it not get legal backing. And
but one of my boy called say the way the governor say use the word be, say be not access banking and church services. Say not to say it's compulsory. Say that be.
He put date from September 2nd. I've been on here.
Well, now wait I won't talk because before governor get power, before president get power, now law, now procedure and law, now give the power. So I know say lawyers did this, lawyers did Nigeria. Whether that word where with the governor talk, whether he get legal backing, when he start to implement, you go church, they say bring your paper when you do vaccination. If you not bring them, you not go enter church. Then you go see the reaction of the people. Then you won't go mosque, they go say before you call do alwala, you want say Allah work barrier, you will go bring your paper when you do vaccine. Or you want enter bank, they say if you don't get, people not go bank again. That be POS people call even they use most of the time. They not go bank. They not go bank, and they tell you the truth. If you want force them, like me, I don't believe say anybody there in this world when they go force me take a vaccine. If you not come from my mind to take, nobody force me to take her.
But what is the talk now? The governor says executive governor, you don't get.
It's executive governor. I agree. I know. I tell you just now say now law. Now you give him power to do there.
So you don't get power to talk. What he talk?
He get power to talk, but he not get power to effect what he talk. That's why I say he not get legal back just now. Because
that one don't talk, don't get legal back.
No, you not get legal.
It's an executive order.
It's not. You not get. Why I say no get legal backing?
But executive order don't the constitution.
He did.
Maybe the watch. Maybe not copy say this one cause quarrel for us for our studio here. But what would they talk about?
What you want to talk from?
Okay, what we want to talk is say, not be today. disease don't take this world. Not to bear or government of those states, not be by force. They don't treat person by force. Even if you do hospital, they say they'll discharge you next week. You will say you not go agree. Say you want to go house today, they will allow you come out. They will come right, Dama, discharged against medical advice. You get right. Not be everybody where they are abroad, they don't take this vaccine. But you go to take. Not be by force. Say, you know, if you go church, you know, if you go mosque, you know, if you go bank. Why they not repair roads? If you check where people they die.
Why they not fighting security for
COVID-19, now people less than malaria. You know, people they die every day for malaria. Every day. Per second. To browser.
What of
per
cancer?
second.
What of cancer?
People they die of various
HIV?
hypertension, diabetes, and all the rest. You not come up like that. If you go on this Benin Lagos road now, everywhere dark. Why not say before, between now and middle of September, light go there everywhere. No more Boko Haram for Edo State. No more this. Vaccine don't there all these years for so many things. We're going to get our times for church. We're there church. Some people will come from council. What did they happen? So one give children
immunization.
So you spread this thing first. Instead of they use what they call draconian law. We talk about executive order. Executive order get limitation.
Yes.
Former governor Adam Soshomole, because say he don't ban bikes, not executive order.
Yeah.
But recently now they can't go court, not to ban bikes. That cause gets the court because don't go through due process.
They win the case.
They win the case. So you get it.
For take a boat to go so.
Yes.
All those about cars.
Yes. Government will call appeal.
About 2 months now.
If they want. So you get that kind of thing will talk. To take vaccine not by force. Some people take against their religious belief. Say I get faith. Say I not go die. You leave them. That kind of thing don't force people. That force. That I don't agree at all.
Yes.
You can say do program for radio, for TV. You call all church leaders, mosque leaders, traditional rulers, what they call stakeholders. You call them together, make you understand them. So this thing not by force. As you talk for where those people you withdraw. Now these people can't go out again. Calm, Islamic this thing, they can't go out again, go tell their people. Not say you know if you go back again, you know if you go this again. After all die na die. But to get vaccinated is good. But that approach, as I check you know the Lagos, you know the Kano, you know the anywhere, that kind of law. Say if you not take between now and that, the people they get suspicion, say get everything there inside. They don't give deadline for vaccination. Polio, you project them between now and so year, the polio will come out. That's what I just tell you. No, say if you don't get polio vaccine as a child, then you call your picking up when enter school. No, I'm not agree. For instance, you take picking go school now.
But we hear say Governor Basaki, those is very proactive. Most of the things they do, the people call copy. Maybe other governors copy.
Some people to do proactive. It's not by force.
Like which one?
Now by force.
So they give example now. If they say somebody did proactive, the area where it is proactive, where that governor they copy, you go talk am. If na Delta State governor, I did proactive. For area where it did proactive, you go talk am. The governors where can take cue from am, you go talk am. If our own governor, our own those state governor, Obaseki, I did proactive. Area where it did proactive. Where Lagos State Governor, your State Governor, Kaduna Governor, call compare. You go come compare. That is peer review. You call not be say they just say proactive. You just use to you just say somebody did proactive.
When you don't
get anywhere
middle of next month.
See what
end? I don't want to talk about the side of Bible.
Anyway, now.
They say you go get one time like that. So the country person mark that if you not get that mark, you not feel buy, not feel do anything. That's not the rehearsal. I say if you not give person, you not take vaccine, you not show the card, you not feel go church. Don't get your problem how to solve.
Where you talk as a pastor, did it?
They go there. They not talk now.
Now governor they talk.
Soldier they talk. They say everybody lie down and say yes sir. Now yes sir. You don't feel go church. Don't be government build church. Don't be government they fund anything there. You say if you not get there, you don't feel go mosque. They go agree with you for air. But some people now, even government officials, some never take. To me, na enlightenment, not be by force.
Okay, my brother, make I quickly add to that one. You know, say our administration for this climb, the way where we they operate now, I write one article.
Just
Okay. The way where we dey do an quasi-military. Any language we use with immediate effects. When you see, they will say, use any governor will talk anything. You go say it must happen with immediate effect. Now military blood, now they flow for such a person. Nobody, the governor has never done anything with immediate effect. Everybody has been clamoring now for commissioners. He has not done it. They have been clamoring for local government election. He has not done it. Now we don't leave all those critical areas. We don't leave elephant where we carry for head. They take leg, they dig cricket. Waiting be vaccination, waiting be vaccine card when you begin show. Say now you go they admit people for this. So if like you, my brother talk say government get interest, may just tell us waiting their interest be. Not be say you go hide under, begin say now like this or now like that.
All right, David, just advice to governor. What be this time again?
Wetin I go advise our governor, Edo State Governor Baseki, as I dey always dey advise anytime where I get the opportunity. Anytime when he get any issue when they bother and when you know say na good thing for Edo people, he go organize town hall meeting for the 3 senatorial districts. He go pass message, go invite stakeholders of the state. He go pass the message across. They'll go process and give am feedback. From there, he go take decision where it go affect everybody. Make they sit down for government and people when they be enemy, when they're around them, they go tell and say, do like this, make they say you be strong man. At the end of the day, you know go fit use that to achieve anything. May I still use the opportunity to talk to Nigeria government. Nigeria don't they go, they follow the road of Afghanistan. Nigeria they fail, they collapse, they go. Make our leaders wake up now from their slumber now, from their religious sentiment, from their party sentiment. Make they recover Nigeria, make they reconstruct Nigeria, make Nigeria retain the pride of place for Africa and the world. And that was my advice. Okay. Better make they hear the advice.
Federal government will be relying on say Nigeria will be faced to see the never fail. All right, first we salute everyone who say he joined us this evening for this program. By Monday again, we'll be here with another discussion. David Obakede, I greet you.
Thank you.
Frank Abego, I greet you.
Thank
you. HI will be, I greet you.
I greet you too.
Yes, we salute our parents and sisters, maybe Mrs. Frank Abego, Mrs. Frank and P. Bola Abego. Yes, you did try well for inside this program because if the one person will say off camera, they will give us some ideas. We say they carry this program. We'll see it again on Friday, Monday, or today. Good night. God bless you.